Okay, wow, I really love this new suit. It looks really, really good. I am interested to see kind of more angles and shots of it as the episode goes on. But as far as first impressions go, I am really, really liking this suit.
You're not the Flash, Alan. I am.
Ooh, I am loving this. This is so interesting to see. The role reversal between them is insane. I am really, really enjoying this. This is like one of the craziest things that Eobard has done yet, so this is super, super cool to see.
It's for Cisco.
Okay, so I'm assuming that the reverse flash of this timeline does something horrible to Cisco, which makes me mad because we all know how much I love Cisco, despite the fact that he is no longer a series regular, which to this day makes me very, very sad. But, you know, I just feel like, I don't know. I love Allegra, but I feel like if anybody is going to get justice for Cisco, I feel like it should be people that have known him longer and have had a stronger connection with him, like Frost. I don't know. It's the way I'm trying to envision this in my brain is very confusing. I honestly think I'm just reading a little too far into this. On a side note, I think that Allegra's powers are really, really cool. I love the upgrade she got last season. I wish, you know, that they would give a power upgrade to someone who has been around a very long time and has an amazing set of abilities, which could be really, really powerful and really, really useful if they didn't nerf her all the time, aka Frost. Like, please let her use her power to her fullest potential. I am begging the Flash writers right now. I am so sorry. I have no idea how I have gotten so far off topic, but I feel like that makes the reaction videos like 10 times more fun.
So sorry, Allegra, but we did put a tie in the door.
What do we miss?
This scene is hilarious right here, okay? I feel like her and Mark will be great together as long as he drops the whole villain bullcrap, because I think they have a lot of chemistry.
I killed you as a child. You can do that all night long, but the fact remains at the stroke of midnight, my timeline will solidify, and you will cease to exist. And your precious Speed Force cannot help you now because in this timeline, she chose me and Iris chose me. I've won.
Golly, Eobard is an absolute menace in this episode. Bro's like, I stole your wife, I stole your friends, I stole your life, your speed, and then I went back in time and KO'd you in the past. Like, man has not come to play.
The Flash happened to me. Now I want payback.
I like where this is going.
I am glad to see Damian back for this episode. He is such a hilarious villain and he's just great to have on the show. Don't get it twisted though, I still am mad at him for killing Laurel Lance.
The thing that erases any type of matter. You yanked it out of Ray Palmer's cold, dead hands.
Right. When you've killed as many people as I have, you start to lose track.
Grant is so good at playing the villain. I really enjoy anytime he gets to be like an evil version of himself, or like in this episode where he gets to play the Reverse Flash. He just does such a phenomenal job.
The Barry Allen I know wouldn't wait, which means you're not the Reverse Flash. So, who are you?
I love the power set that Damian has. Just being able to raise your hand up and just start choking someone. That is an insane power to have.
Nora.
Dad, why?
Because I love you. And I couldn't watch you become a monster. Like me.
I think it's really sweet that despite him being a villain himself, he still puts his daughter first. So even if it means he has to do something good to help his daughter, he's going to do it. I think that's great.
Love is just a chemical flood of dopamine and oxytocin, giving people an addictive dependence like a bad drug.
Wasn't this man married the last time we saw him? Like, hello? I even looked it up. just to make sure I wasn't tripping. This man was married with a kid before this episode, unless what I read was wrong. Like, what is his sudden beef with love? Listen, I am going to be 1,000% honest with you guys right now. I do not like Ryan as a character at all. He's just very annoying and almost kind of childish to a degree. I don't know. I just, at the moment, I'm not really liking his character too much.
But if sacrificing my life means that Nora gets to live the life that Thawne stole from her, then yeah, I'm gonna do it because my love for her is what keeps me going.
Whether you love or hate Damien Dark, you have to admit that this man is a really, really good father.
It's because nothing scares me more than putting my heart out on the line.
We do not care.
Please stop talking.
I love you, Iris.
Enough.
Here's what doesn't make any sense to me. In the eyes of Iris, Eobard has been with her entire life the way we've seen Barry with her entire life in the show. Why was she so quick to turn on him just by the words of the so-called villain? Like, in her eyes, Barry is the villain of this timeline just as Eobard is in the regular timeline. So why is she so, like, willing to believe him over one little speech? That's what confuses me. I don't know what we're trying to accomplish here. It doesn't really make sense to me the way she just turned on Eobard so quickly.
Frosty, chill lane. Yeah, I'm a little bit busy.
I have to say, I do not like the name Chillblaine. Like, no. It's a little corny, that's all. Like, I feel like we could come up with something better. You see, Mark, this is why we do not fight with our shirts borderline off. Listen, okay? You'd have way better protection of your skin if you wore at least a shirt. Like, come on. Like, I get it. He has abs. He looks great. Don't get me wrong. I find him very hot, okay? I'm not denying that, all right? But I feel like, you know, there's a time where we gotta put the shirt back on, you know? Because it's just a little extra. I have already had my rant this video about how I'm tired of her being nerfed, okay? But, you know, I'm just, you know, and I'm not gonna really dive back in and get real passionate, but I am going to restate that I think she deserves better and that she does not deserve to be nerfed all of the time. Like, let Frost use her power, come on.
Yeah, I increased the molecular density on that little toothpick of yours 1,000-fold at the subatomic level.
I'm going to be very honest. I'm not a very big fan of this suit. I don't know. I really don't like it that much.
Flash, what did you do?
I definitely did not miss seeing Despero this episode. He is very annoying, and I can't wait until we get rid of him. He's also so very dramatic, too. Like, why don't you just relax a little bit?
I shall, but if you're wrong or if I find any evidence that this world is still in danger, I will return, and you will die.
You see what I mean when I call this man dramatic? He feels like every single time he has to do something, he has to transition into his, like, alien form and yell and be like, I shall! Like, just say, okay, I'll go check the future. No need to get all dramatic on us.
Joe? It's really you.
I am so glad that Joe is back to life again. Even though he was only dead for a few episodes, I missed him. I love his character so much. He is so underrated, and it's just great to have him back.
I will live. I will change what's about to happen.
Okay, I still like the Reverse Flash suit. I do think they need to make some changes to it to make it flow a little bit better. Like, the cowl piece, it just looks a little stiff, but that doesn't make it a bad suit. It's just something that needs to be edited and changed up a little bit. Other than that, I do like the suit. I think as long as they make those few changes to it, it could be great. That's it for this episode of The Flash. I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and if you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you are new. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!